Good morning, everybody, and happy hump day. It's your girl, C. Witt, and I am here at WGVE 88.7, and we were scheduled to go live on the radio with the one and only Pastor Joy Oliver of Embassies of Christ. But as fate would have it, the station is down, but we are not down. I am still going live with Pastor Joy to talk about tonight's exciting conference. Hello, Pastor Joy.
Hey, how are you?
I am fine. October 4th is finally here. And for those who have not heard about what's taking place tonight, I have you live so that you can share the good news.
Well, we have tonight our Next Level Conference. It's the first time we've done it. We're also celebrating our church anniversary. It's 33 years in ministry. And we're just going to have a great time at Embassies of Christ, 4285 Cleveland Street in Gary, Indiana. Everyone is welcome. We have guest speaker, Pastor YPJ from Faith Alive Ministries in South Bend, Indiana. Those of you that might know him on social media, he does a YouTube channel as well. Pastor YPJ is really great, really anointed. I've known him for quite a while, and he's so awesome to be able to come and speak to us this evening. And then also we have Judah Band from Indianapolis, Indiana, and they're going to be great. We've had them before, and we love them. So we want everyone to come out. We do have children's ministries available for walking all the way up to 12 years old. So if you want to bring your kids out, they'll have somewhere to be as well. It's going to be a great time. Admission is free. Come as you are. You don't have to dress up, or you can dress up. It's completely up to you. It's at 7 p.m. this evening. It's going to be a great time.
I'm excited for you. And you said that this is your first time doing a Next Level Conference.
Yes.
30 years in the ministry, 33 years.
Yeah.
What brought this on? Was it your idea, a collective idea? How did this come about?
Well, usually we do around this time of the year, we do a Kingdom Life Conference, and we've done that for many years, starting at our old church building on 900 Westbridge Road. And so this year is a little different. One of our founding pastors, my father, Dr. Cedric Oliver, passed away this January. And so we just kind of wanted to do things a little different, just taking it day by day. We didn't want to do too much because it is a big overhaul, and we're still healing as a ministry. And so I prayed about it. I talked to some of my team, and we came up with the Next Level Conference. And it's not as long. We usually do a Wednesday through a Sunday, but this time we're just going to do it one night. But it's going to be amazing. It's going to be really good. And we're just talking about going to the next level. We've been talking about it in our ministry, Next Level Faith. Being able to believe God for things and seeing miraculous signs as a result of it. And we just want to go to the next level as a ministry and as a people and as a city.
Yes.
We really want Gary. We're ready for Gary to go to the next level. And Embassies of Christ has always been invested in making sure that Gary has what they need. And we just want to take that to the next level.
Yes, yes. I want to offer my condolences.
Thank you.
As you continue to heal as a daughter,
Yeah.
as a church, and as a ministry, and love to your family.
Yeah.
For those of you, so I made the mistake with you being Joy and your mother being Joyce.
Yeah.
Over email, I thought the two were one and the same. I thought I was talking to Pastor Joyce and I'm talking to Pastor Joy. But talk a little bit about your walk in the ministry and then talk about your mom.
Absolutely. So my parents, they started the ministry October 4th, 1990.
Today.
Yes.
October.
Today is the day. And they had their first service at Salvation Army on Harrison Street in Gary. And I've been with them from the very first day all the way up until
You're
now.
not 33. Look at you.
Right, that part. Exactly, yeah. So it's just, we grew, that the ministry was birthed out of a message that my parents heard at Azusa in Tulsa, Oklahoma by Dr. Miles Monroe. And he was talking about purpose, and that everybody has a reason. Everybody has a purpose. God created everyone for a specific reason to bring glory to his name. And so they were really inspired, and they believed that God told them to start a church in Gary, Indiana. They were both born and raised in Gary, Indiana. And so at first they were like, really, Gary? Just like everybody else.
Everybody else. You sure, God?
Right, that part right there. But you know what? They really said yes. And when they said yes, things just started to explode. So they started the Salvation Army. They outgrew that. We went to we went to Calumet Township on 41st Avenue.
Oh, wow.
Then we went to 900 Westbridge Road, which used to be an old IRS building. We were there for some years, and then we built on 4285 Cleveland Street. And miraculously, the owner of that land gave us the land.
Did he?
Yes.
He saw the
gave
gift
us
that
the
you
land.
all had and gifted you to move
Yes.
that ministry forward. Well, I tell you, it is one of Gary's crown jewel churches.
Wow, praise God.
It's on the tips of the tongues when we talk about faith and the faith community in the city of Gary. And your role in everything. How did you know how sometimes when your parents are doing something and you say, well, that's what you all are doing, but not me. But apparently God had his hand on you as well.
Yeah, well, I was that child. I was that pastor's kid. Now, I wasn't a typical pastor's kid.
Okay.
They have that stereotype. I wasn't that one, but I was, because at the time that we started the ministry, they moved me from our home. We moved to a new home. They moved me to a new school. And then we moved from the church that I knew my whole life to a new church.
Wow.
So you imagine a teenager.
Yeah.
Done.
Why are we doing this?
I
My
wanted
friends.
no parts for years, But I also served in ministry regardless. Okay. And then I went away to school for a year and then came back home and started serving in ministry. I taught at our church's school, Ambassador Christian Academy, which is now at our old church building
Yes.
on 900 Westbridge Road. I taught there for 7 years. Then I went into full-time ministry as a youth pastor there. And, God has really just, these past few years, God has taken me on a journey where he's showing me, hey, you can have it all, but I need you to say yes.
Yes.
And if you do it the way I tell you to do it, you can have it all. And that's the message that I try to teach to everyone else with the past couple of years. Is just do what God asks you to do. And if you think that God is going to punish you for saying yes and punish you for accepting what his will is for your life, then you don't know him very well.
Oh, my goodness.
Why would God punish you? Why would he take away the stuff that you want, take away your dreams? If you say yes to him, I don't want that
yes.
guy. You know what
Well,
I'm
we
saying?
started the conference right here at
Right.
WGVE. If you're just tuning in and wondering why C. Witt isn't on camera, we thought we were going to be on the radio. I got my radio face on.
Right.
But I didn't want to miss this opportunity to interview you. And as those of you can see me, Pastor Joy, that I'm tearing up because you're giving me a word. And that's the beautiful thing about what I do. I get to meet individuals because this is our first time meeting, and they pour into me in different ways. And for those who have just tuned in, tell them again how they can get poured into tonight at the Next Level Conference at Embassies of Christ.
Just come on out. It's free admission, 4285 Cleveland Street, Gary, Indiana. We're right next to Market City on 41st. And we own all of that property as well.
Yes.
God bless us with that. That's a whole nother testimony there.
Yes.
But yeah, just come on out, 7 p.m. this evening. Pastor YPJ from Faith Alive Ministries in South Bend, Indiana will be there. Some of you might know him from social media. He's very viral on a lot of clips. He's got a great prophetic anointing as well. I know during COVID, he had a prophetic message, and he said that God was telling him that the churches would fill up again. And at the time, the churches were empty. And sure enough,
Yes.
we're back in church.
Full circle.
So he's vetted.
Yes.
He's not just one of those people that just say what they think they want people to hear. He's the one that says what God tells him to say. And I really believe he's going to have a great word for us this evening. And also, Judah Band from Indianapolis, Indiana is going to be here. And their praise and worship ministry is different, but I like it. It's a live experience. It's a whole band, but it's like something you've never seen before.
Yeah.
We really enjoy them for all ages. It's for all ages. And we do have children's ministries available for our walking to 12 years old as well. So it's going to be a great time.
It sounds like it. So now I have followers and people who connect with my page from all over. Will there be a live stream option for tonight?
Absolutely. If they go to our Facebook page, Embassies of Christ Church, they can find it there. If not, you can go to our YouTube page, Embassies of Christ, type that in, go to our page. We'll be live there as well. There's going to be a pre-show before the service. So about 6:30, tune in, and you'll be able to see everything that's happening. It's going to be a great night. We were just talking about faith, how God is a miracle worker,
Yes.
and how we can go to the next level.
Ooh, I love you already, Pastor Joy.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I will. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I have about 40,000 close friends. I'm going to take this interview, send it out with all the information and the links to Facebook and YouTube so that your ministry can be a blessing across this nation tonight. And if there are any final words, how about a word to your mother, Pastor Joyce, whom I have not met yet, but I feel like she'll watch this eventually. What would you just say to her about her walk with God, losing Pastor Oliver, but still standing strong?
Yeah, well, I think for Dr. J, I like to say to my mom that she's just epitome of strength. The day after he passed away, she was still at church. And that is amazing. And she's never missed a service. She's been there as a staple to our ministry. And we love her. We respect her. We honor her. We thank God for her. And we're always praying.
Yes.
Always praying for her, that she has strength and comfort. And we're looking forward to God taking her to the next level, and as far as what he has for her to do as well, because I know that life is not over.
That's right.
This is just a new season, and it looks different.
I love it. Well, thank you for taking this time, and I will also make the promise that we will have you back when our generator or whatever Jeff Smith said is up here at WGVE. I will make sure to have you back and your mom to just go on air and talk about all things Embassies of Christ, because you all are moving in a mighty way in the city of Gary and Northwest Indiana. God bless you.
Bless you. Thank you so much.